Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Thompson's shot is off. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Larkin. They set the pick from outside the arc. Smiley each grabs the board. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. To the paint. Here's Larkin. Robbed. They push it up 4 on 3. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. He buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Here's Larkin inside. Here's Poirier. Off target at the rim.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
There's a screen. Out to the wing. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Nora. No good off the back of the rim.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 3 on 3. Pass to Poirier. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for your home team, Poirier. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Defended by Thompson. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
The 3 ball. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Brazdeikis. Here's Smailagic. 4-3. Nora grabs the board. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, they get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the middle. There's the steal. Offline with a 3. Here's Larkin. That 3's off the mark.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And it's in there.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Brazdeikis. Here's Smailagic. Right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Out to the right wing. From about 19. Jump shot is good that time.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Thompson. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Larkin. On target from range. Larkin's got his second bucket on the night.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's the pick. Thompson with the block. Here we go, all alone. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Smilagic. Hits a three-pointer. Smilagic got 5 points. There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Larkin to the inside. Poirier. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's Wallace. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Bryant. There's a screen. Here's Oturu. Outside Johnson. And here's Bryant outside. First shot won't go.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Wallace's shot is good. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Bryant outside. Watched by Wallace. Down low. Oturu. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Up top, Bryant. He's scoreless. Pass to Johnson. They set a pick. Shot clock at 6. He shoots it. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Willis. The layup off target. Pass to Wallace. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight. D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On Wednesday, then on Saturday, first trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And so he hits both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now here's Johnson from deep. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Now here's Wallace. Not a lot of room. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Puts up a 3. Wallace pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Servetus. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Servetus has got 5 now.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Oh, deflected. And here's the fast break. Here's Wallace. 3-pointer in transition. Wallace has got 8 here in this quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
58 seconds left in the second period. And it's Willis missing. Launches it. And Bryant pulls it down. Watch by Wallace. Pass to Oturu. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Willis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
3-pointer. Drops in the 3. He's got 5. 5 ticks left in the second quarter. From the arc. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. They're up by 6, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. And now that we have some... And that's a wrap on halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Takes the 3. Defended by Thompson. Clock at 6. No good on the triple.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Thompson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Smilagic. Here's Brazdakis. Let's go with a 3. Smilagic, no good.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Smith's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. They set the screen. Off target from 3-point range.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Here's Larkin. That one's good. This game is all even. Larkin's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Yep, count it.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
And it's Thompson penetrating. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Beyond the arc. And it's Larkin with a rebound.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Thompson passes to Larkin. To the paint. Here's Poirier. And he goes in for the dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Smilagic. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. He can't get that one to fall.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And it's good for 2. He's got 14. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
To the inside, Smith. Pass to Nora.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Thompson. 6 to shoot. Inside. Smith, good. Smith has got 8 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And it's off from three-point range.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
The 3. Nora, that's good. Nora's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Smilagic.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Here's Larkin. He's got 9. He's good. Larkin's got 6 points in the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
To the left wing. Here's Smilagic. Offensive board.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Larkin passes to Nora. To the middle. Here's Smith. No good with a layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To end the run, Nora grabs the board. They've got numbers. The 3 from Thompson connects from downtown. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Johnson, and it's Willis in at the power forward. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Here's Servetus. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Servetus has gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Bryant outside. And a two-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Finished off the break.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's Willis. And that one is stuffed right through.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Johnson misses the baby hook.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there, because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Wallace has gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. Pass to Willis. Here's Oturu, just 5 to shoot. Johnson for 3. That shot is off. Johnson's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. From downtown, and he can't get that one. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Willis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Willis has gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Bryant, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Willis. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Bryant. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Wallace. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Here's Bryant. The kick out to Johnson. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Bryant, the pass to Oturu. Back to Bryant. Lets it fly from 18. Six to shoot. To the inside. Here's Willis. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Here's Wallace. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Servetus. Buries it from 3.
Servetus.
32 seconds left to play in the 4th. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Wallace. It's good. Off the glass. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Bryant from deep three-point land. No good. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to De Silva. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they're kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern early on, trying to find answers to a few questions, but overall playing a solid brand of basketball.
Thompson looking for an opening. Top of the key jumper, no good. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Smits. Out to the wing. Mora, the pass to Thompson. They set the pick. Launches it. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Wasted no time on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here is Edwards. And the layup falls.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Larkin. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. De Silva with the bucket.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now here's Edwards. Fires for 3. De Silva, no good. Here's Nora. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
At the line for the away team.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Nice shot by Larkin.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
There's 1:34 left in the first. Edwards against Thompson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
He takes it in. Nice shot by Larkin.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Edwards. Over to the wing. Edwards drawing the double team. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the pick. Thompson passes to Poirier. Here's Larkin. Jacks up a three. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. To the inside, out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. They grab their own miss. Right side, Edwards. A three ball. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Now here's Johnson. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
On Tuesday, then on Friday.
At the line for your home team.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Booker a screen on Bryant. Driving the lane, and he gets it to go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Line for 2. Number 21.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Willis. Johnson the screen. All alone. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. It's all knotted up. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And if you really want...
The fans of the video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
G League tried it out. They had it in the Summer League, and I think it's a great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the natural progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. Stolen away, out in his own on the break. He's covered by Willis. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
That free throw missing.
2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Here's the break. Giffey defended by Bryant. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D. Johnson outside.
Here's Oturu, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now here's Booker. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Bryant. To the right side.
2 minutes remaining.
And stolen by Booker. Giffey. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Bryant. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got his first 3 points. The game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Down low. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. Giffey. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Booker against Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Good on the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Willis. The tray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Substitution on the court.
.15 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Away team ball. At the line for the away team.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Eight seconds left here in the second. Edwards' shot is good.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsed.
And now here's something that's always. Thank you for being with us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Smits in at the 4. Right wing. Here's Nora. Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot missing. Outside Edwards. With the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Edwards got 10 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Thompson outside. Pass to Poirier. Back to Thompson. The 3. The shot that time, not on target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's De Silva. Back to Edwards. Thompson with the rebound. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Larkin, the pass to Nora. Here's Larkin. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, Poirier.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. De Silva, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Knocks it loose. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Edwards against Thompson. Pass to De Silva. And he converts the layup. De Silva's got 5.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Nora. There's a good screen. Here's Thompson. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart him, kind of wake him up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Edwards against Thompson. It's picked off. To the wing right side. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Smits passes to Poirier. Lucic, he's covered by Thompson. And that one, good. He has 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Larkin in the corner. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. From 17 feet out. Bank shot. No good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. They get it again.
Team foul. Number 7. Second personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Here's Smits. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Nora. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Warnock grabs the board.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yes, that goes in.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And it's in there.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
At the line for your home team, Larkin. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Larkin hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Edwards against Thompson. Pass to De Silva. Bangs home the trifecta. De Silva's got 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Here's Larkin. 8 points for him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's De Silva. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. De Silva's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally. Hey, everybody. That's execution off an inbounds play.
3 from the inbound. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. They're up by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Thompson, and it's Larkin in at the 2-guard spot. Count it, good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Smits has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. So the wing on the left. And it's off from 3-point range.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
From outside the arc, drills the 3-pointer.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Banked in off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Defended by Bryant. Booker with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Willis. No good with the layup.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Shoots the 3. And the 3-ball is good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. That one goes. Count it.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's Bryant. pass to Oturu. Johnson in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Gets an open look and hits.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Count that bucket. 20 points for him.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
A minute 42 left in the game. With the shot. No luck, they battle on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Outside Bryant. They set the screen. Oh, good on the triple. Defended by Bryant. From past the arc. Only his first miss after 9 straight baskets today. Johnson, the pass to Bryant. Now Willis, three-pointer. He's off on that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Giffey, covered by Johnson. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Johnson.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one that... Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's De Silva. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's De Silva. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Pass to Smilagic. No good on the three. We play just over a minute here in the first. Beyond the arc. No good on that one. Here's Brazdakis. Edwards defending. Launches a three. That shot off. Poke loose. Here's Smilagic. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Smilagic has got 5 now.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Pass to De Silva. Off target from outside. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Smilagic. This one for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. That one doesn't go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Edwards. Puts up a 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From the arc. They get the rebound. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Smilagic. Goes up on the wing. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Outside Edwards. Going inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
To the wing right side. Smilagic. And the 3 off target.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
They need this. That shot, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Personal foul. First team.
You throw good, Edwards. .44 seconds left to play here in the first. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Edwards got 6 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pass to Smilagic. Edwards defending. Here's Brazdakis. Clock at 6. Here's Smilagic. He has 5. Nailed from three-point land.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Another shot. Misses in close. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Here's Servetus. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Takes it inside and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Line for the away team. 0.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Back to Wallace. Three-pointer. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And he jams it with authority.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Dunston. There's the pick. Here's the three. No good there. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Here's Servetus. Still without a basket. Wallace, the pass to Servetus. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Wallace. Otkevicius off target with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the dunk by Booker.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Wallace, and he drives in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Booker. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Wallace a screen. Pass to Servetus. From 20 feet out. That one good for 2. There's 1:54 left in the first half. On the wing, Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. For 3. Drills it from outside. 8 points for Wallace.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Over to the wing. from downtown drains the three-pointer.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Servidis. Got a piece of it. And here's the break. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Rebound by Wallace. There's the three. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Wallace covering. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Servidis passes to Wallace. Fires the three. No good on that one. And we've reached halftime in this one. Up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the... Now let's take a moment here for a... And that about wraps it up. And as the third...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Into the lane, Ulanovas cans it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Edwards drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got his third basket of the night right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ulanovas. And a miss there on the triple. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Edwards can't hit. Here's Smilagic. His three-pointers off the mark. Smilagic has gotten just 2 of his 7 attempts from deep to fall here. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 11 points.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Smilagic, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Brasdeikis in the air, and he lays it up and in. Brasdeikis has got his first points of the night.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double-clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
To the paint, here's De Silva. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 7.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Smilagic. There's the screen. Here's Brasdeikis. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And the basket by Smilagic. Smilagic has got 5 points in the quarter. Smilagic has gotten some threes here tonight. 3 of them, in fact, and those coming in 8 tries. Back to Edwards. Lucic. Kept alive. The 3. Traps in the tray.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Pass to Brazdeikis.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Smilagic. Lets it go with the three. Got a hand on it. Down low. 1:49 left in the third. And he makes that one.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Edwards defending. From deep. Smilagic misses. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Ball is turned over. Home team ball.
A minute 20 left to play here in the third. De Silva with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Brazdeikis. Here's the screen. Pass to Smilagic. No good from outside.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. For three, Edwards. Doesn't go that time. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Brazdeikis. Six to shoot. Fires the three. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Giffey from outside off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Knocks down the three ball.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Takes the three. They get it back. Wallace covering. For three, Booker. On the wing, Booker takes a three. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Servidis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Booker. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Wallace. From deep. Servidis, no good. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here we go, all alone. Here's Dunston. Pass to Servidis. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land. Booker pulls it in. Giffey connects from three-point range.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Here's Zalgiris. That's short off the rim.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Wallace outside. Vucevic, defended by Booker. To end the drought. Zalgiris, no good. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Lets the three fly. Tries again. Misses off the left iron.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And they're moving it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And the first one drops.
Your home team. Minute. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts up a deep 3. The offensive rebound. Giffey. Out to the right wing. To the right side. Off target from 3-point range.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
No one covered. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. He's got a clear path.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
Here's Smilagic. Off target from outside. Smits passes to Nora. Here's Smits. Here's Larkin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Smilagic. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Poirier with the rebound.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Pass to Smilagic. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Hits the trifecta.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Here's Nora. To the paint. Here's Poirier. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Larkin with the bucket.
I just love the ball move.
Defended by Thompson. Here's Smilagic. Sends it home from three-point land. Smilagic got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Take it away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Poirier with the rebound.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Good work there as it goes.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Smilagic's gone 3 of 7 tonight. Here's Smits. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. The three-pointer off the mark.
Practically a block. good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Smilagic, count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Smilagic, no good. Jacks up a 3. And Thompson gets the 3. He has 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Driving in. The steal. Here we go. On up the court. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Smilagic. He's got 11. Can they get it? Thompson pulls it in. Down low. Here's Nora. Sinks that one from the post.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Smilagic. No good from outside. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Up by 12. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They've got Johnson, and it's a Turu in at the center. They set the pick. Mitchell, the pass to Servetus. Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Back to Bryant. Pass to Willis. And there's a 3-second violation. On Monday and then on Wednesday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Here he goes. There's the triple. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
And there's a pick. Bryant, the pass to Willis. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Bryant outside. Inside. Oturu passes to Bryant. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. There's the drive. Count it. Good. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Servetus misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They grab their own miss. Bryant, the pass to Willis. To the inside. To the middle. Here's Oturu. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Launches a 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Servetus has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Oturu passes to Willis. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bryant. Second chance effort. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And that one's good. Servetus has gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. From behind the arc, drains the triple. Servetus has got 8 here in this quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. It took him a while to get going.
Willis has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Shoots from the elbow. Wallace misses. And here comes the break. And there's the screen.
Home team foul. Medic. First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 29 left in the second period. Willis, the pass to Johnson. Clock at 4. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Johnson's got his second basket. Wallace outside. Pass to Servetus. Wallace outside. No good on the 3. Watch by Wallace. Here's Oturu. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And that one's good. Nice pass to set him up. Johnson's got 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
There's a screen. Here's Servetus. Takes it inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Servetus has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Here's Willis. He's off on the layup.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Johnson for 3. Not going to go that time. Wallace outside. Here's Servetus. Misses the 3. Now Johnson. And that'll do it for the first half of play. They're up 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
33.
Make some noise.
This looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the home team. And that's it for half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Pass to Brazdeikis. Defended by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Larkin. Here's Smith. And he dunks it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Knocks down the long J.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to Poirier. On the wing, Thompson. Lets the three fly, and the three-pointer goes. Thompson's got 9.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Smilagic. And there's a pick. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. 6 points for him.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Larkin. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Larkin's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Brasdeikis. And a nice finish on the layup.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Larkin passes to Poirier. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Poke loose. And they're on the break. And here they go. Smits can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Basket's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Larkin. 6 points for him. Smits, good. Smits has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Smilagic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. And he slams it in one-handed.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace. But they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Thompson goes in. Pass to Nora. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. And the basket by Poirier. Poirier's got 9 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Smilagic, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's not going to go for him.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Poirier passes to Thompson. On the break. And it's Smits with a rebound. Smits has got his 5th rebound in this one. Nora, pass to Larkin. The 3 is up. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 14. And don't go away. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Wallace. And a miss there on the triple.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Tries it from 19. Mitchell grabs a miss.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Servetus. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Lets a floater go. Larkin with the bucket.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Wallace. Off target with the three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Larkin no good. Fires the three. Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fires for three. Larkin no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Wallace misses.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Servetus. For three. Poirier with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Servetus. Gets the 3 ball to go. Servetus has got 5 points now this quarter.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Smits can't get it to go. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The three from Mitchell, and it's Smits with a rebound. Smits has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Fires the three. The shot, no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Wallace outside. This one for three. Gets the three to fall.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Thompson with a steal. Poirier passes to Larkin. Here's Poirier. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Smits. Shot clock at 6. And they're on the run. The three. Wallace's shot is good.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter. Fires the three. Poirier with the rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Wallace outside. Jacks up a three. Counted from distance. Wallace has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
3 points.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Larkin no good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From the high post, Poirier with the rebound. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew,
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Thompson is out there with Larkin. And it's Nora in at the 3-slot. Now here's Edwards. Pass to De Silva. Carries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Larkin. They set the pick. Here's Poirier. Latre. Larkin can't get it to go. Thompson against Edwards. There's the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Thompson outside. Misses the 3.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
And he banks in the layup.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Right wing. Here's Nora. That 3 off the mark.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
From outside the arc. Rebound by Larkin. Here's Smits. And he's good on the 3 ball. Smits has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lucic. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Nice shot by Larkin.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Count it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter of the game. Smits passes to Poirier. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Edwards. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Larkin. Second chance shot. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. He lobs it up. It's stolen. And here comes the break. Up the floor. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Smits. Drives to the hoop.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits the 3-point bomb. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Poirier. A 3-ball. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Edwards looking it over. to De Silva. No good with the triple. Puts up a deep three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Up 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Yeah, they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Johnson is out there with Willis. And there's Bryant. And it's Oturu in at the center, locking down the middle. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Inside, the kick out to Bryant. To the inside. And finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Willis. Releases from the wing and drills it. Driving in. He gets it in there. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Bryant. To the paint. Off with the layup. Out left to the wing. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Willis. Three-pointer. Booker pulls it in. Willis has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Giffey is guarded by Johnson.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Fires for 3. And Willis pulls it down. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession on Tuesday and then on Thursday.
And for that game against Athens, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Bryant looking it over. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle. Here's Booker. He's covered by Willis. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6.
Away team foul. Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fires from deep. And it's Bryant with the rebound. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, Willis. Down low. One-on-one here. There's the lob to the hoop. To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Johnson surveying the floor. A three-pointer, no good. Pushing it up. Lobbed up there for Booker.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
That one gets going at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Pacific.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the visiting team.
This is the worst kind of basketball.
Thanks for spending half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Poirier in at the 5. Out to the right wing. To the wing right side. Lucic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Thompson against Edwards. Pass to Larkin. Shot clock at 5. And that one drops.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Edwards against Thompson. Edwards drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And Edwards drops them both. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Larkin looking it over. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Larkin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lucic makes it off the glass.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Thompson against Edwards. Thompson passes to Smits. Fires the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Fast break. Here they come. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 8 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Thompson against Edwards. Ring shot on the way, and the basket is good.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Here he goes. Pass to Nora. Thompson against Edwards. Beyond the arc. Thompson misses. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Fires from the corner. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He has 5.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
1:29 left to play in the third.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
1:29 left to play in the third. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. And he lays it straight in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Poirier. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first.
Edwards. 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both. Here's Thompson. Here's Poirier. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Poirier's got 6. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Pass to De Silva. Edwards inside. Working on Thompson. Edwards can't hit. Here's Smits. He's got 11. Here's Larkin. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got rebound number 5 here tonight for 3. And no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 16. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Bryant. Johnson is out there with Willis. And it's Oturu in at the center position. De Silva, good on the three-point shot.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Driving inside.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Fires the 3. Out to the right wing. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. Offline with his 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's Johnson outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Six to shoot. And it's good, 2 points. Edwards gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Outside, Willis. Snatched away. Here's the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And there's the turnover. That's going out of bounds.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Now Bryant. The layup off target. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's the three. Oturu with the rebound. Johnson dishes to Bryant. Pass to Oturu. Willis against Booker. Here's Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Oturu. It's intercepted. Covered by Johnson. Now for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility, they're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
On the wing, Booker. It's stolen by Johnson. To the inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Number 13.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Over to the left wing. Defended by Bryant. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson in the corner. On the wing, Johnson. There's a screen by Willis. For the three. Booker pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lobbed up there for Booker. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
24 seconds left in the fourth. Bryant defending from deep. No good from Booker. Driving to the basket. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go with a three. Can't get it to fall. And so they get the victory here at home. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. All right.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Lucic. And that one drops for him.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Smilagic, bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to De Silva. Nailed from three-point land.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
A pull-up. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. He's got 5.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Right side, Edwards. Stolen. Here's Smilagic. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They set the pick. Pass to De Silva. Launches it. Doesn't go for him. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for the away team. Francisco.
Good on the second free throw. Now Edwards. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. To the paint. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Smilagic from beyond the arc and then some. Smilagic has got 6.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the left wing, the 3. De Silva with the rebound.
Away team foul. Villanova. First personal foul. First team foul.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
De Silva, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Smilagic misses. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to De Silva. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way up. Da Silva's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
For three, Edwards. No good, shot missing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Da Silva. Takes the three. That shot misses. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. They lead by... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Inside. Giffey, from the top of the key, he buries it. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Servidis. Back to Wallace. Here's Servidis, down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker pulls it in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Booker. Shoots the three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Picked off in midair. And they're running. From downtown, Servidis grabs the miss. Wallace outside. Puts up a three. It doesn't go for him. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
The three. They get it back. No good with the elbow jumper.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Servidis. No scoring in this one. To end the cold streak, Wallace, good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
There's a good screen. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's the triple. Drills it from outside. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Giffey. Good on the shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Servetus. On the wing, Wallace. Shoots off the step back. That doesn't go either for Wallace. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Second team.
1:02 left in the first half. Jacks up a three. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
First team foul.
Here's Wallace. He has 6. Launches a three.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
His 5th miss. Now 2 for 7 from the floor. Ball stolen. Booker pulls it in. We got 22 seconds left to play in the first half.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Throws it up high. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
That'll do it for the first half. Up by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Well, at the start of the voting, the leaders are the guys that everyone already knows. As you go along, usually new guys enter.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the home team.
So they've got some.
That'll do it for our show to.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Edwards looking it over. The three-pointer no good. Edwards gone 1 of 4 from distance. Here's Smilagic, and the three ball is good. Smilagic has got 11.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Edwards drives in. And yes, it's good. Edwards gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Here's Brasdakis. Still yet to score. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
This one for 3. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. For 3, Edwards. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Brasdakis. Misses the 3. Fast break, here we go. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And here's the fast break. Here's Smilagic. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. It's stolen by Edwards. It's tipped, and it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession on Saturday, then on Tuesday. Here is Edwards. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Puts up a three. That one, no good.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Smilagic from outside off the mark. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Three-pointer. The rebound by Brosdakis.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Shot, high post, and the basket by Smilagic. Smilagic has got 15.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Craps in the tray. Da Silva's got 6 here in this quarter.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Pass to Smilagic from the arc. Da Silva with the rebound. Da Silva's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the left side wing. Lucic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Da Silva. First personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards defending. Pass to Brosdakis. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. The tray. That one, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Edwards can't hit. With 2 seconds left. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 15. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Smilagic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. There's the 3. He can't hit that time.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Lucic, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the basket by Smilagic.
Ooh, that's his 3rd 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
To the right side. Here's Da Silva, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Da Silva's got 9 points now in just the second half. target at the rim.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
To the wing on the left. A 3 ball. Not going to go that time. Zalgiris passes to Smilagic. That 3 off the mark. Here's De Silva.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Smilagic. Out left to the wing. The shot from 20 feet away. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night. Here is Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Fires for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Edwards gone even 50% from the field. 5 of 10. Pass to Smilagic. Here's Davis. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's De Silva. The offensive rebound. Fires from deep. Outside Edwards. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Smilagic. Buries it down low. Smilagic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Off target from the wing.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Wallace. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Wallace has gone just 2 of 7 from long range. Pass to Servetus. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Wallace covering. Top of the key, Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker's shot is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Servetus. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Stripped it away. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Wallace, the pass to Servetus. Off target from outside. They get a hand on it. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to